Hi, Mike here from pasmodelworkbench. I've been working on the Grim Reaper. I've been filling seams, a lot of filling of seams. I still have a few more to go. There was a lot on this tree. Everything else was in pretty good shape. I sanded this down. I haven't done any filling on this at all, just sanded the seam. So I'll see how that turns out after I put primer on it. I sanded down the sleeves. Anyway, I'm to the point now where I need to spray some primer on this stuff to see where the rest of the flaws are. I took the tombstones, I don't know if you can see that, but I kind of notched them here and there, made them look a little beat up. It was kind of something that I was a little nervous doing, because if you mess it up, it's going to be hard to repair that. But I did that on those two. I am going to use the base that came with it, but I'm going to incorporate it, hopefully, I'm going to incorporate it into a larger base. Just blend it in, I'm hoping. Anyway, I did find that for doing these seams on this figure kit, this stuff is wonderful. This Mr. Dissolved putty. I've seen other people on occasion use it for things, but it's great for figures if they don't have big gaps. This is kind of self-leveling, and it did a great job with the seams. And on the tree, where it's really hard to sand because of the bark texture, it kind of fills in and globs, and I think it's going to require very little sanding because it kind of looks like the gnarly tree parts. So I'm going to go ahead and get some primer on this, wait for it to dry, and then I'll see where I have to go from there. Thank you. I'll be back with an update as soon as I get these primed and dried. Hi, Mike here. Welcome back to pasmodelworkbench. Now, even though it's just been a split second since that first segment, a lot's gone on since I filmed that. My wife ended up back in the hospital for 5 more days, so that took up a considerable amount of time, but I did manage to get the most of the components primed and painted. I used this Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch 2X Ultra Cover. I don't think I'll ever use it again on something like this. It didn't go on well. It takes forever to dry, which, despite the label saying fast drying, it really isn't. And the way it came out is not good at all. I just don't like the way it came out. But there's a few pieces that I got to give another coat to. I was hoping to avoid, I wanted to do the primer and the coat all in one. I thought that would work out better. Not so sure it was a good idea now, but I still have some parts I only did half of because I didn't have them held right. So I still got to put another coat on parts of them, but the base I have done. It's doesn't need any more paint or anything, so that's good. I'll start working on that and incorporating that hopefully into a bigger base. I want to use this and incorporate it into a bigger base. And once I get another coat on these and it dries, which is probably going to be a couple of days, some of the stuff I can probably start working on now. The tombstone, one of them is done. The other one I need to put some more paint on. But once I get the paint on there and dry, I can start doing a little bit of highlighting and see if it'll work out. One thing I did find when I was out, I'm having to buy stuff that I need, supplies that I need as I go along. So I got some sanding twigs in today. Bought those on Amazon. I've got some sanding sticks coming, and I forget what all, some other stuff too. But I went into the Dollar Tree, where it's a nice dollar store where everything is $1. Like, unlike some of the other stores. And they had these They're, you can see they're 6 by 8, so they're not real big, but they're fairly thick. I mean, they're about half the size of my really big mat, but they're really dense and well made. I was really surprised for $1 a piece. I bought 3 of them. I think I'm going to go back and get some more. But anyways, I wanted to get something posted because it's been a week, and my wife, they still haven't found out why she's losing blood. She's got a test coming up on Tuesday, another test. Hopefully this will shine some light on the issue. But we do have a schedule set up, so hopefully she won't end up having to go back into the hospital. She's going to get blood transfusions as an outpatient when she needs them. So hopefully we'll be in good shape now. But one other thing I did get, I had sent away found this on eBay, and it's a tiny little hourglass. A really nice one. I mean, it's very nice and delicate looking, and it's the same size as the one that comes in the kit, so it's not going to look too bulky. I'm not sure, I don't know if I like the brass. It's a little too shiny. I'm going to have to tape off the glass and dull coat it or paint it or something, but glad I got that. So and I got a few other things for the display that hopefully will work out. So that's all I have for now. I'll come back and give you an update when I have something a little more substantial done on this. Trying to decide if I should weather the figure with dry brushing or with pastels and then put a dull coat over it. It's too shiny right now, but I think that'll be better for dry brushing or putting pastels on it, and then I will dull coat it after that. So that's all I have for now. Like I said, I'll get back when I have some more progress, hopefully much sooner than later this time. Thank you and goodbye. Ha 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 ha.